One of my favorite sayings of all time is, if you're so smart, then why on earth aren't you rich? And the reason I really want to discuss this and hone in on it, I was recently watching a video, perhaps 2, 3 nights ago. It's from this guy I know, he's a close friend of mine. And he basically broke down how fundamentally most people know exactly what they need to do. Most people see, right, these big people in whatever industries, and they fundamentally understand the steps that they took to be able to achieve it. But when you look at that person's bank account, who's in the limelight, who's actually doing it, as opposed to the person who, okay, they may understand how it's done, but their bank account, their limelight, the pull they have on people, and the inspiration that they're able to provide, it is completely different. And it brings me back to, if you were so smart, then why aren't you in their position? And I've been dealing with this a lot lately. I've been trying to grow multiple companies of mine. I have my agency, Fusion Media. I'm very thankful I'm in a place where I have people who run it for me. But with my software, right, I keep seeing so many different softwares who, frankly, aren't better than mine at all, but they're making more money. So when I really started reflecting on this, I was like, why on earth is this? Their tool's not as good, they're not getting as good results, even though they have a much larger user pool. With our smaller user pool, we're actually getting better results, people are getting more views and making more money. Why on earth is this? And then I started analyzing what they were doing and comparing it to us. And the whole entire thing was, they're just far better marketers than us. They have far more volume. You see, it's not that they're smarter than me. It's not that they have a better tool than me. It is that they are doing more of the things which actually work. And when I look at myself, I've been procrastinating a lot on it lately. I've been doing other things, right? Things which, okay, they are good, they help us make money, but they don't help us get that level of explosive growth. And this is the thing you need to understand. These type of people, right, who are at the top, you have the exact same level of understanding as them. Like, you're really not going to be different. Okay, they may understand a few more things just because they've elevated to a higher level, but there is not much in between. The only difference is that they are doing the outputs that you need to do, but you are just quite frankly refusing to do. And this is for me when it comes to content. Like I just don't know why. It's like I always just dread doing content. There's nothing else I typically dread doing. I don't mind calls, sales calls, training my team, even just filming SOPs when it comes to Loom. But when it comes to anything which I am producing when it comes to social media, I really procrastinate on it. And I know it's absolutely insane because I know this is the thing which is going to help blow Fusion AI up even more and get it into the hands of more people who really need it. And I hope you're watching this and you're reflecting and being like, wow, I'm the same. Maybe it's not content, maybe it's something else. Let's say you run a coaching business, you are probably smarter than a lot of these gurus. You probably know more, like your strategies actually work for the business model you're now teaching, but you're just not getting the same level of explosive growth. And I can guarantee you it's because the person they're doing far more of the things which you understand needs to be done, but you're just not implementing it. And 90% of the time, right, that is going to be content. And it is insane me saying this, seeing as I run a whole entire content tool software. And I know it's very hypocritical, but it's like, I've been procrastinating on the things which need to be done, the things which are going to further help just take Fusion AI to that next level and really, really blow it up. So I want any person watching this video to really reflect and ask yourself, what are the things my competitors are doing, which maybe I'm doing, but in a small input amount, that I need to double down so I'm able to get the same input, if not greater, as my competitors. And I want you to track all of this. Look, what is the date right now? It is the 1st of October, Q4. Q4 is a big year, We're basically already in 2026. So let's start hot for this. Let's start going just fully pledged on this and just grinding, setting out exactly what needs to be done. And I'm putting in this world because right now for me, I have a better tool than any of my competitors in the AI content space. The only difference is that I'm lacking when it comes to the content for Fusion AI. So how on earth can we all hold ourselves accountable? Where I'm going to be holding myself accountable is I'm going to be aiming for a minimum of 7 posts per week for short form pieces of content. And then for YouTube videos, right, that is going to be 2 videos. This channel, as you know, this is a bit different. This is like me documenting, so I'm not holding myself to a metric for that. This is just whenever the fuck I feel like picking up the camera. But for the YouTube accounts where I'm promoting my software, where I'm promoting the AI content agency business model, where people use my software to be able to fulfill for their clients, I'm holding myself to an extremely strong metric of 2 YouTube videos per week and 7 shorts, because that is where I have fundamentally understood that is the thing which is holding me back from growing. We have a superior product. We have an amazing team in place. Systems, we're crushing with it. Right now, it is just the marketing that is holding us back, and only I can solve that. We have Jenny. Some of you guys may have seen her if you watch the Fusion AI YouTube, not YouTube channel, Instagram account. She makes content for me, but she's only posting 3 times a week. We need to get that out so much more, and I also need to be posting more founder-led content and more content relating back to the AI content agency business model, which we're leading with. Because I run Fusion Media. We're teaching people how to scale their content agency and how to fulfill with Fusion AI, which is my software tool. And I don't think I've been doing a good job of it on the marketing. When I do post, it's extremely valuable things, and I actually get a lot of leads from the small amount of input I'm doing. So it's like, what could happen if I just 3x'd, 4x'd all of that and just really systemize it all? It is where my strengths are. So that is my challenge to myself, and I want you guys to look at your competitors, see why they are doing better, even though you likely have more information than them, you're smarter than them, but you are lacking somewhere. What's getting them the high leverage results where they're seen as a number 1 authority, where people are coming to them, where they literally have to spend 0 on ads? Whereabouts is that? I need you to identify that, and I need you to crush them when it comes to input. This is the thing, guys. Input, input, input. Input is everything. These guys right now are beating you. Are you seriously going to let someone who's probably not as smart, isn't serving clients as well as you, beat you? Because quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I want my tool to be the best, and I'm determined for it to be the best. And I know in order for me to do that, right now, the number 1 thing holding us back is marketing. So that is where I'm going to attack, and that is my target. So what is your target, guys? Is it maybe you're going to try and book more sales calls? Okay, you want to book more sales calls because that's how all your competitors are beating you. How are you going to go about booking more sales calls? Is it more cold DMs? Is it bumping up ad costs? Is it creating more content? Reverse engineer from it. What is that thing? You know what it is, and that's the crazy thing, is in your head you're like, okay, this is how these guys do it. They've already done a proven path for you. Why on earth aren't you taking that path? It's already proven. You know how these guys got the success, and you know you can do the same thing, but you're not doing it. You need to put more input in. Perhaps your other challenges, you're insane at marketing, right? You're really good at getting people to you, but you're terrible at retaining clients because your back-end operations are terrible. And I guarantee you, you know in your head that your operations are terrible, but you may not be a type of person who likes doing all these system things. That is where you should be focused on, because the money in any business is made in the MRR, right? Just that stacking every single month. You subconsciously know where you are lacking. It is now up to you to fulfill. I've put mine out in the world where I'm lacking, and it's marketing for Fusion AI. So what am I going to do? I'm going to attack the problem harder than anyone else. I'm going to make more content than anyone. It's going to be better content, more valuable, more high quality, and that is exactly how I'm going to win. So where I just want to wrap up this video, I guess. Every single person watching this, if you fundamentally have some experience in business, you've made a bit of money, it could even be like 2-3K, you still know a lot of the reasons why these big guys got to the top, but you're not doing the same action system to get there yourself, and you need to, and that's exactly what it is. So I'm going to end with a quote. It's by Lil Wayne. The game ain't easy, but it's fair. And that's the truth. The game ain't easy, but it's fair. And how these guys go to the top, you can do the same. It is straightforward, but it's not easy doing it time and time again. But your laziness is going to be the reason you can't get the output you want. You want that Lamborghini, but you're not prepared to make 7 videos a week. You don't deserve a Lamborghini. I want a Lamborghini, and I'm willing to put in those 7 videos. So, separation season. I wanted to make this video to really just put it out there. You know what needs to be done. You are the reason why it's not being done. Lock in. It's 3:45. I will see you in the next video.